Hi! As promised, I have dwelled into the world of chocolate frog cards and I've come out on the other side filled with experience, knowledge, and tips and tricks how to do this event best, with the first tip being don't do what I did for the sake of making this video and chase the frogs, because you will end up completely broke and slightly disappointed. The best way to go around this definitely is to let the cards come to you and not the other way around. Don't chase them. There's a reason why the event lasts for 25 days. There is no rush. I rushed, obviously, so I would understand this and I could explain it to you as well and give you the best information I can possibly offer you, but that is the only excuse. Any other time, don't do this. It's just not, it's a bad idea. Later in the video, I will jump to my game screen and show you how the event itself works. There's some logistics to keep in mind to progress the best and the smoothest way. But first, let's get to the ways that you can collect the cards in the first place. Which ways are the best, which ones are kind of a hit or miss, and which ones you should just not bother at all. There's 6 in total, 6, that I list. First one being 5-star tasks. So that includes 8-hour study sessions, story tasks, side quest tasks, Quidditch chapter tasks, all of those. Anything that has 5 stars in it will do. Side note, you will have to get all 5 stars. So let's say you're doing a Quidditch chapter and you've got to one of those 8-hour tasks with Orion where you only have to get the first star technically to get the task done. So you'll do the first star in the evening and then go to bed and wake up and, oh, I completed the task. For that, it works, but you will not get any cards out of it, because to get those, you do have to, basically it's similar to House Pride, you need to collect full stars, so you need to get all 5 of them. Because of that, study sessions are not actually your best option. Some of the Quidditch tasks as well as story and side quests will be a better fit, because there will be a lot of 1-hour and 3-hour tasks that also have 5 stars, but you will have to spend way less energy on them. And I say this because none of these actually guarantee you the chocolate frog card. You get a chance to earn one, but not that you will 100% for sure get one. So should you now immediately jump and just do 8-hour classes one after another? No. Go about your day, go about your gameplay as you would normally, and just, if you see a chance, sure, go for it. You might get a card, you might not. But it's not your main focus. This is not House Pride. By all means, 8-hour classes are great for House Pride. That's what you should focus on then. And then, of course, the fact that you might get also some chocolate frog cards out of it is an added bonus. But that is all that it is. Second option is study with friends, which unlocks in 3rd year, if I remember correctly. So that's in the library. I generally don't really like this activity in general, because the main reason I do most of the stuff in the game is to earn books, and then having to exchange them for an activity is like, why would I give them away? And I did 3 in total in the span of the last 24 hours, and in 2 cases I got the chocolate frog cards, in 1 I did not. I don't know if it was a glitch, so I can't fully guarantee if study with friends is also one of those things where you might get the card, you might not. Definitely, statistically, I got more cards from it than with the study sessions, because with study sessions and also I did some side quests and story tasks, I did about 10 8-hour as well as a 3-hour and a 1-hour tasks with 5 stars, and I only got rewarded a card 3 times, 3 out of 10, whereas with study sessions I got rewarded 2 out of 3 times. But if you don't like exchanging your books to get something, or maybe get something, then you don't necessarily have to. What did happen in one of the cases was the way it works normally with any of these things that give you cards, you will get one. You only get multiple if you buy the Chocolate Frog cards, either with coins or pages, then you get 3 or 5. But every now and then, with these regular tasks, they will give you a bonus card, or even 2. So together with the one that you actually get, woohoo, you might get some extra as well, which is great. But you don't know when that will happen. I did get a bonus card with the Study with Friends session, so something to keep in mind. But is this the best one? No, but it definitely worked out better than the 8-hour classes for sure. Third one is Special Adventures, aka time-limited side quests. Those are a hit or miss in general because it depends on where you are, whether you are close to a trigger point or there's a seasonal time-limit side quest coming out or whatever. You might not get one for a month, like who knows? So that's the main issue with it. But in general, the way you get bonus cards from that is also the 5-hour tasks, 5-star tasks, sorry. Obviously, you have tasks to get through during this time-limited side quest, and whenever there's a 5-star one, you will have a chance to get the card. You might get it, you might not, but that is how it works. Next is completing friendships. This definitely is one of my favorites so far. Totally guaranteed, if you get to the next level of a friendship, you will get the card. Also, it works for maxed out friends as well. So you can have activities with maxed out friends, let's say in the club quizzes, and what else? Dating, right. In dating, you can still progress friends that you have already reached the max level, and it will show like you have some mysterious magical levels more to achieve. And if you achieve those, you will also get a bonus, not a bonus, but you will also get a Chocolate Frog card from that. So it's not just the 1 to 10 levels that you see at the bottom when you go to all your friends. It also works on maxed out friends. It does not work for like dating levels. Romance levels are a separate thing, but friendship levels after the max level will still give you the card. And it's rather easy to do. You will definitely max out or level up some friends throughout the 25-day period. And because the card is guaranteed, you don't have to stress about whether or not it's worth it. You will get the card. Another great thing is stamp card. For me, today's task today's reward for completing one of the daily planner tasks was the reward that was originally there, which was I think 15 experience points from one of the clubs. But additionally, I also got a card, a Chocolate Frog card. And from what I've seen, if you reach the final reward at day 12, they will also offer, in the picture that I saw, it was 3 Chocolate Frog cards as one of the choices. Mind me, there was also some red books and some energy that you could choose between, but the final price also includes the option of Chocolate Frog cards. So stamp card is one of those things where the cards basically come to you and you don't really have to put that much effort in. Finally, we have events. We haven't had the chance to witness exactly how that works, so this one's a bit of a speculation, but my assumption is that it will be similar to how we are now earning pages. Like in full marks, one of the rewards along the way is pages, similar in Crest event and House Pride. You get books, you get an outfit or a charm or whatever, and among all the rewards at one point there's also some pages. So I'm guessing similarly you will also get some Chocolate Frog cards. So out of the 6 ways, there's some that are 50-50, some that if you have a ton of books to throw away, sure, go for it. And then some, my favorites of course, friendship levels and stamp card, those would be the best in my experience. Now on to the actual workings of the event. Check out. So, When you go to your profile, along with your Magizoology creatures progress and attributes and club progress, you will see at the bottom your Chocolate Frogs collection. In my case, it shows 8 out of 10. And on the right side, if you click on that frog icon, you will see all basically this is your personal collection of Chocolate Frog cards. Currently, there's 9 in total, unique ones that you can collect. I obviously have been working hard and I got 8 out of those 9 already. These are ones that the unique ones that you've got, and this is just, so that's yours. As for the event, let's go to that. So as I already explained yesterday in the video, there are 3 collections that you need to complete. Once you complete the first collection, you can move on to the next one. Once you collect the second collection, you move on to the third one, and once that is done, you collect the grand prize. And currently you have 24 more days to do that. What happens is whether you get the cards from the regular tasks, or if you click on the get more and you spend coins or pages, you will get 3 or 4 cards, or you get 1, or maybe 1 plus a bonus card. If you get unique ones that you need here, they will fill out. If you get more of the same ones, they call them extra cards. I find it easier to refer to them as copies. They will pile onto the extra card converter. Once you have 3 extra copies of the same thing, they will convert into 10 energies. And once you collect all the 6 unique ones, you move on to the next collection. The thing is, let's say we here have a Dumbledore, and who else could we pick? Let's say Dippet, Armando Dippet. So I collected these cards for the first collection. They show up in my personal collection as well. Great. Now that I've completed the first collection, I move on to the second one. And what do I see? I see Albus Dumbledore in the second one as well. And I see Armando Dippet here again. So I'm thinking, well, I already have those cards in my personal collection, so they should probably fill in here as well. But they don't. Once you start the next collection, you will need another copy of these to fill in this collection. So in my case, I collected all the other ones, but Dumbledore, I just kept searching and searching and searching and buying more and more and more packs until I finally got one. It was ridiculous. I collected so many extra copies, and this is why I don't suggest chasing the cards, because the amount of extra copies that you don't need, that you will get, and that will just convert to energy is just pointless. You have no real use for the copies. The 10 energies are not worth the coins that you will spend. So let the cards come to you, let it take time, it's fine. If you are gonna spend any coins or pages, I would suggest doing that when you have 1 card missing. So let's say out of the 6 you have about 5, you have 5 cards already and you're just missing 1. Because if you're lucky, let's say you either use coins or pages and you get at least one of the cards in that set is the one that you need, it will automatically fill the collection as complete. You will move on to the next one, and if any of the copies that you got as well in the pack are in that next collection, they will go towards it rather than to the extra card converter. So you will have already progressed in the next collection just from buying that pack before. So that's when you may consider spending some coins or pages. Also, there's a thing that they mentioned here, which I didn't really get at the beginning, the middle part here. Cards in the collection you have active will have a higher chance of appearing. So if in, let's say, collection number 2, we've got Cleodna, an interesting name, and who else? Gregorovich. So while you're still collecting this, as you're going about your day and doing the tasks, you're more likely to get some of these cards or multiples of these. But since there's only 6 cards here but 9 unique ones in total, you might get a card that is not from this collection and actually from the next one instead. So while I was doing collection number 2, I actually got this guy, Mungo Bonham. So obviously that's the guy who was the founder of St. Mungo's Hospital. He showed up in my personal collection, but he did not show up here. And you don't have to worry. That's okay. Once you finish the second collection, or whichever collection it is, and move on to the next one that actually includes this card, it will transfer from your personal collection to the event collection, and you won't need to try and find it again, because essentially it's like how many event collections there are in the event, that's how many copies of each unique card is what you need. So if you have one and you only need one because it's in only one of the collections, that's completely enough. You don't have to worry that you'll need to try and get more of it. So yeah, I think that is it, more or less. I have explained everything I discovered. I explained about the extra card converter, about the classes. Yeah, don't spend things. You will just run out of coins, honestly. I think 25 days is more than enough to get what you need. If you feel like maybe you need a bit of a push, then sure, but don't get hooked up on it. I had almost the maximum amount of coins, which is 50,000, and as you can see right now, I have 4,000 coins left. That's how much I spent. I also spent some pages, but you know, I've been stacking them up for a while, so I still have a decent amount. So I'm not too sad about it, but don't do this. Let them come to you. It will be fine. I hope this was informative enough. I hope you found answers you were looking for. I hope this helps you strategize and figure out your own personal approach, how to go about this event, how to get all the cards you need without losing your mind or coins. Thank you for watching, and well, see you tomorrow, probably, because we still have one more chocolate frog to find as part of the scavenger hunt. That's it from me for now. Thank you. Bye.